All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. Today we'll go over PEPE USDT on the Gate IO chart. I specifically picked this chart just because it has the most price history. Obviously, you can just go on Bybit, Binance, or any other exchange that currently is trading PEPE. But as you can see, I do like a little bit more of a price history with most projects, right? So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So PEPE has been going absolutely insane, right? So it broke out of this trend line, as you can see here, right? I drew this from the top all the way down, tested it again, broke out, back tested as support, and absolutely skyrocketed, right? I actually have that mapped out here. Let me go ahead and turn on my trends. Boom, just like that. And we can go ahead and just zoom in a little bit closer so you can see that. That's exactly how I drew it. Multiple touch points, consolidation, attempted breakout, failed, broke out again, decisively closed above, closed the daily above, and then it's just on for the races, right? One day 9%, the next 5%, the day after 31%, the day after that 47%, and then today, realistically, it did pump an additional 12%, right? And the day before, let's go ahead and just get the actual numbers. So from the bottom to the high, that was a 70% gain in one day. Absolutely insane. Looks like the meme coins are back alive, and I'm sure the market loves it. So let's go ahead and look at a couple key areas of resistance. I already went ahead and pulled some high time frame levels. As you can see, let me go ahead and turn that on. So as you can see here, there is a daily level and I believe also a weekly level that lines up right here. So this is a daily level, but if I go to the weekly, you'll see we had the weekly close right up here. Price basically came, tapped that level, blasted through it, but it's also failing to stay above. So it went about 6% above the weekly close. I think it's going to be very difficult for PEPE to continue to rise after this massive impulse. Obviously, anything is possible, but if you were in profits or if you did enter at any point, right, at any point down here, that is definitely a great area to take profits. Not financial advice, but risk management is obviously should be your number one priority when trading, right? So weekly level has been tapped. As you can see, one day hits it, 6% above, closes below. The next day pumps higher, right? I mean, it's only been about 3 hours. Pumped higher, and it's now still struggling to stay above this weekly level. And then I went ahead and also pulled a couple Fibonacci levels for you too as well. So let me go ahead and turn on the fibs here. So as you can see, I pulled the fib, this fib in particular, from the high to the low, and it lined up right here, right? And look at that, price basically front run that price, that level. Just missed it by a little bit here, not by much, but just front runned it a little bit. But you know, like we always say, this is a zone, right? So this is a resistance zone. So it's not to my surprise that we did get rejected from this area, right? Now, as you can see as well, we also have the 1618 extension, trend-based fib extension from the lows to the high to the low. And this is exactly where price is trading at currently, right? So let's go ahead and zoom into that a little bit so you can see a little bit more. The 1618 extension lined up with the weekly level, major confluence. So I am not surprised that price is in fact struggling to pump past this level. Now, the only other area where there was massive confluence as well was right here, right? We had the golden pocket, and we also had another weekly level down here, but you know, clearly price did not care about any of this, just completely blasted through. Once it did blast through, it did find a little bit of support here at this level. I believe that's the 1-to-1 extension. But yeah, anyway, so it did flip this level of resistance into support, right? It basically did nothing at all for resistance. Tapped it a little bit on the hourly time frame, but blasted through, came back tested that level as support, and continued higher. Now, do I expect price to continue up a little bit higher? Yeah, anything is possible. But in my opinion, we had a few daily closes below this level, this massive resistance, which, as you can tell, right? Here, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. Took 6 hours to blast through. Here, 1 hour to blast through this resistance. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's about double the amount of time is down here. It's just, a lot of time spent at this massive resistance level. I think a lot of institutions or, whales are just selling out while price is high. And yeah, it's really just that straightforward. You had an amazing pump, right? Beautiful pump. Price is struggling to close above these levels. You're talking about, what is this? You're talking about a 117% gain after breakout. Come on. Do you have to be more greedy? Hey, listen, if you're in it for the long run, go ahead, as we can say. Hold your bags. Bull run basically just started, and I truly believe, PEPE, I'm not really sure how high this project's going to go, but yes, I do believe it's going to at least attempt to break through all-time highs. When will that happen? Not exactly sure, but as of right now, I would be a little bit cautious with your bags, and I would really expect some sort of retracement, right? So if we go ahead and dive in, let's just go from the lows to the high of the move. Look at that. Golden pocket lining up with a 786. Also lining up with this pivot high, right? Which is resistance, was resistance, now support. And you can see that pivot high acted as, where is it? Right over here. Acted as support, clearly acted as support, right? Beautiful support before continuing higher. So, in the long run, I think over the next few weeks, yes, I do expect to see PEPE come back down to these levels. Will it happen? Who knows? But that would be one of the best areas to re-enter for a long, right? Once again, not financial advice. This is just about paper trading, right? Your paper trading accounts. So let's go ahead and also pull a quick fixed range from the breakout, right? So let's go ahead and pull it from here just to see where the most volume has been traded since this breakout. And look at that, point of control coming down around here. Not much confluence down here. Value area low lining up with here. So yeah, if we fail this value area high, very high probability we'll backtest it as resistance and continue down lower. And yeah, maybe we do start to find some sort of support here before flipping this and continuing higher, right? But as of right now, major resistance. If you haven't taken any profits, I would suggest to close out your paper trading accounts and yeah, look for the next winner, right? I think Bonk also is doing quite well. It's down 5%. It had an interesting move, but it just seems like these meme coins are basically ready to launch pretty much. Yeah, look at that. The 0.25 hit that, retraced, lining up with the value area high. My guess is that Bonk does come down, touch the point of control, find support before continuing higher and tackling these higher prices. So a couple projects to really look out for, but PEPE, oh my goodness, absolutely blasted. And be cautious, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below with any project you'd like to see me chart. I do read the comments. I appreciate it. Thank you for a little bit of love I'm seeing out there. And yeah, follow me on X. My account is right there, still posting pretty much daily. It's been about 24 hours since my last post. Follow me on TradingView. Like and subscribe to my videos. Yeah, XO charts, Bitcoin is also too. Yeah, let me just say this one other thing. So PEPE, massive resistance. Bitcoin went absolutely insane. also currently at major resistance, right? major resistance. I know there's a lot of lines on here. Let's go ahead and just zoom in a little bit for you. So impulse higher, hit the 786 level, grind it up, swing failure to high. Even though it did have this breakout, which is pretty bullish, it makes me believe Bitcoin will go ahead and run a little bit more. Probably try to tap some of these levels here. But seeing that Bitcoin is technically at major resistance after this massive impulse higher, right? You're talking about 12% gain on Bitcoin, which is pretty huge. It just seems like the narrative right now just seems, like a short might work out a little bit best, right? There's a higher probability price goes down than up, right? I'm sure some people thought so here, and then we rocketed up to another level, but still you want to trade the charts and you want to be smart. We are at resistance, always a higher probability price goes down. Yes, this is a bull market and higher prices are to come, but taking this Bitcoin, thought process into consideration with PEPE, it just seems like the right thing to do would be to take a little bit of profits. And there you go. Look at prices coming down, right? So be a little bit careful. If you want to trade your ranges, go ahead and trade your ranges, right? Boom, to the high. And there's your current range, right? Trade that till it fails. You want to long at the lows, short at the highs. What is going on with this thing? Long at the lows, short at the highs. All right, if this fails, there's another support right here. Sweep the lows, grab some liquidity, aim for the high. Sweep the lows, grab some liquidity, aim for the high. Right? There's just ranges all over the place. It's always best to trade the range. Just not overthink it. Price respects the ranges. That's just how you got to do it. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you liked it. Like and subscribe. Follow me on X. Show some love. And I hope everyone's bags 10Xs, right? And always use risk management. Take care.